now we have sound, so you don't have to look at me miming.
It's freaking amazing being out here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Is this your first ever offline event?
First ever.
Wow. Remind me just of myself a few weeks ago. First ever offline event, I was in the casters booth and on the main stage.
Well, there's no joking around. They're going straight into this champ select.
All right, so Yasuo,
Twisted Fate,
and Pantheon,
Moakai, Thresh, Ariana banned out.
Right.
And we've got the Zillion pick on
Right,
Yoe.
and before we discuss any more picks and bans, I think it's important to highlight right now that since since Yoe Flash Wolves made it through the open, I guess since they won versus AHQ 2-0, they come into this set with 1 point. Since Invictus Gaming had to go through the losers bracket, Invictus Gaming has to win the next 2 games to win. So this is a best of 3 with 1 point already for Yoe Flash Wolves. Winner's advantage.
Exactly.
And I think that's why I'm a little bit surprised. I imagine Invictus Gaming would have first picks and bans, or maybe they got the ability to choose who picks and bans first.
Yeah, maybe they flipped a coin or something.
All right. So Yoe Flash Wolves stake. This is the first time I've ever seen, the Flash Wolves play on the main stage.
Oh, and the Mundo coming out for Onemo. The top laner for IG Gaming.
Right. And I mean, in mainland China, one is actually pronounced Yi, so I'm wondering if that means Yimo by chance. Refrain. Pick us up to him. I think Maple's going to lock in.
I like the Nidalee.
I don't know about, we're talking, there's not so much in the way of CC on that pick. I mean, let's just stop and think about it. Yeah, there's chaseability, cleanup, definitely for sure.
Oh.
Locking in Jinx, I like that. Hazard escape. Kind of a global, if you will. Ultimate. The Super Mega Rocket of Death can hit just about any corner of the map, wherever you aim it.
That is if he aims it right.
Right.
And I'm sure we'll see some amazing Jinx ults come down in this game.
Oh, and Kid AD looks like he's been rotated out. He's been replaced with Kid Love. If I'm looking at this correctly, it might just be a separate account that he logged in with.
No, I believe it's their sub, but correct me if I'm wrong, anyone out there who knows.
I'm sorry, who?
I believe it's their substitute.
Substitute player, all right, all right. And we got Sword Art, looking like he's going to go with Kassadin maybe? Draven, well, I like.
It is the League of Draven, so...
Yeah, but I mean, that kind of double AD, that's going to be crazy difficult to pull off. I mean, especially with as little tank as is there, okay.
Yeah, I think there's just fooling around a little bit.
Okay, so...
Putting the fans on edge.
Nunu jungle, I'm thinking Maple top lane... No, Stake? Stake is the top laner, right? Or...
Sorry, yeah, Stake. I believe so. They have the right lineup this time.
Well, let's get a look at the player sheet that we have here. There's only 4 players on Yoe Flash Wolves according to the Leaguepedia, but of course it's a little bit in the way of outdated in the way of information. All right, so the switches have already gone through. Stake's going with Lulu. Looks like Sword Art has Ignite.
No, it's Zillion mid, Lulu top, and Leona bot. Now, Zillion and Lulu, well, to me, I still see them as support players, although they've played more often not as support. So, and Nunu as well. So,
checking out the lineup right now for Invictus Gaming, we got a Mundo, we got Illusion, excuse me, wow, we got Lee Sin, and that's a lot of tank and mobility. Both of those guys move really quickly.
A lot of mobility there for Invictus Gaming.
Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid for Yoe Flash Wolves right now. I mean, they don't have a lot in the way of mobility. Stop and think about it. But at the same time, they got the Super Mega Rocket of Death coming from Jinx, and I think that's where they might have some advantage. And of course, the escapability. Chompers can stop them from chasing.
Yeah.
If used correctly.
It's going to be interesting to see what Yoe can do with Zillion mid. I believe the best of one, Invictus Gaming versus the previous game before this.
Definitely.
It was Invictus Gaming with the Zillion mid, and they were able to pull out a win. So
I really like this music. It's awesome. It's great. And guess what? HK Esports made it themselves.
who knew?
I also want to add to the hype a little bit. We're talking about last year's LCS World Finals 4th place winners going up against China's regular, I guess you could say, one of the strongest teams out there. We're talking about a team that won. Looking at this the right way? The right one? Kitties, yeah, this is the Invictus Gaming roster I'm looking at. They got 6th prize at LPL Summer regular season. You know, not too hot in the way of performance there. IEM Season 9 Shenzhen, they came in, 3rd place, 4th place, and they lost to WE. For the LPL Spring Playoffs, they came in 2nd prize and they lost to Edward Gaming.
Oh yeah.
What's their team story all about?
I wouldn't know.
Named after a guy named Edward? Maybe. And International Esports Tournament 2014, they came in 3rd prize, lost to Team WE. I've heard from some friends that WE is easily the strongest team out there for China. But that was like a year ago that I heard this. And we already know that rosters change from time to time.
Yep. I believe they've changed for IG this game. Well, not the roster, the sub is due.
Look at the brave young lads, chugging their monsters. It's a good time to go ahead and plug in that you guys need to run down to Facebook and like these sponsors because they are the sole proprietors of these tournaments.
Yep, the reason why we're sitting here, the reason why everyone in this amazing auditorium is here.
Yeah, and this is
the
show that everybody came here to watch.
Indeed, the final between Invictus Gaming and yoeFW.
And I'm a bit surprised that we actually don't have AHQ up here today, because to be perfectly honest, they won the the GPL Summer Finals about 2 weeks ago in Taipei.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Look at those sick uniforms, all black. They got their sponsors on the sides. They were formerly known as yoeIronmen, the team itself, the team name.
Oh.
They didn't have a League of Legends team until after Germania had released their League of Legends roster, and they had basically transferred to yoeFW after they were renamed from Ironmen to Flashwolves.
Yeah.
It's a little bit confusing. It's a long story. It's like the esports scene in Taiwan is super, super compact. And I've been trying to follow it religiously for the past 2 years of my life, and look at where I am now. Second ever offline event.
Second ever. First for me.
Okay.
So we're looking at the matchup now. I can actually say that with there being a matchup. We've got Zillion mid versus... Remind you.
Italy. I'm kidding. No.
I wish.
Slipped my mind. I'm sure they'll give us the loading screen relatively soon. I believe, was there a continent in the pick?
I'm not sure. I wish we had the selection in front of us, but I'm afraid we don't, and I didn't write them down. So we will see them shortly enough. I kind of went on the tangent there.
All right.
Please excuse me.
Well, who are you rooting for?
Here are a few pings. I believe we'll be connecting up shortly. Here we go. 16 seconds in the game.
Uh-oh. yoeFW? That's spelled wrong. That should say Yoe, Y-O-E. And they are spawning on the blue side. Invictus Gaming spawning to the purple side. And it looks like we got some kind of a... Oh, man. I kind of like this early game play. They're going risky. Okay. Actually, it looks like they're trying to protect their own blue buff.
Right. Yeah. So, it is Zillion versus Cogmore again. We've got the Cogmore mid. Now, I haven't seen that so much. It is really the first time for me, and I watched the LCS, the EU, and NA. And
Well, I mean, there's
haven't
different
really
metas
seen-
for different regions of the planet, so I mean, we simply haven't played on the China server.
Right. Yeah, the Taiwan scene is new to me.
Nice invade coming down here from Invictus Gaming. They're going for the red, and yoeFW is gladly going to train their own red for this one.
But IG did have that ward right there next to their Wraith camp, so they saw them coming in. Then they have seen no one leave yet, so I'm thinking they might just trade a red buff. And Nunu doesn't need the help from bot lane, so they can happily recall if they're going to do so. We'll see.
I can see the logic in that. I mean, like, they've come so far right now with all of their champions that I think it would really be, I think, a bad idea to turn back and not try to get that red, obviously.
Yeah, Nunu with his consume is a very fast jungler indeed.
This is going to go to
So they're
lead.
just going to trade out red buff. Nothing too serious for either team.
Smite it, smite it. Alright. There we go. So Sword Art's going to poke in here and
lane
find...
switch.
Yeah, one more there.
Hey, Yoey Flash Wolves.
Maple. There we go. They fixed the graphic for now, and it's so great. Oh man, this poke coming from Maple at mid, it's doing a lot to Zitai. You wouldn't think of that initially, but I mean, he's keeping him pinned down on the turret. He's keeping him deprived of farm. He's keeping him hungry.
Yeah, he got the early level 2, so he's able to lay down the ticking time bomb, refresh his cooldowns, and lay down another one, blowing up the first initial time bomb which he put on Kog'Maw's head.
All right. Another one, another one, another one. Lane swap, of course, did happen, and I guess the only real sacrifice that yoeFW is making is the opportunity to get an early dragon.
Kog'Maw's going to be forced to use almost all his potions. If he takes more poke, I think he only has one left.
That's gonna just suck to be an issue.
He's got 4 people top.
Man, that rapid turret push.
But if we take a look at Dragon, Invictus Gaming seems to be doing the Dragon right now.
Oh man,
So
okay.
it's a top tower for a 3-minute 30 Dragon. And there we have it.
Right.
Wow.
There it is. I mean, kind of even-ish in the way of gold, but it pans out a little bit better for Invictus Gaming in the end.
That was smooth by Invictus Gaming.
Yeah.
Now let's see if yoeWolves can push this next tower. I don't think they have the damage or
I think they can, I mean...
do this, but we'll see.
Oh man, this many minutes, I think
pushing
they
this
can.
hard.
Here we go. It's gonna be Kitties. One more and Illusion.
Oh.
There's a dive in coming from Sword Art. Beautiful.
Flash.
There's a spike.
Oh,
There's
first blood.
There's the ignite, and first blood goes straight to yoeFW's hand.
Wow.
This gives them such a head start, and guess what? They still have the ability to take down that tower. Kitties and Illusion can't really do too much here.
IG just got trampled on.
Yeah, they're gonna lose that turret this early in the game. 5 minutes in, and secondary turret is already falling.
Wow.
My God! Somebody call an ambulance. Invictus Gaming needs a nurse.
Well, after that turn of events, let's see what yoeFW do with their 1k gold lead.
That redonkulous gold lead at this stage of the game.
Now Lucian is ahead of Jinx in CS, but I believe this early on in the game, that 10 CS or the
I think
however much CS.
CS may be a little bit misleading at this stage.
Yeah, it will even out. Normally does, especially at this level of play.
Yeah. Look at that. The bot tower for yoeFW hasn't even been pushed yet.
Oh.
Here we go. The
Kidlove
plays
is
are coming
in
down.
trouble.
Sword Art's gonna try and get the dive on Kidlove. Successful. He is.
Flash
Blast away,
burst.
did not fail. Zap hitting down from yoeFW.
Could be kill
NL.
number 2.
And the question is, can they continue to make this chase happen? Oh my God. This has been turned around just a little bit on refrain, and it looks as though...
Wow, they were not able to pick that kill up. Unluckily there for yoeFW.
Kidlove gets out alive.
But they probably can get this tower. Now this 4-man group moving around the map, this is something new. I haven't seen this before. I mean, there was the days when there would be the Lee Sin and the Alistar in the jungle just roaming around, double ganking the lanes, and that was terror for the opposition.
I've encountered this before on the NA server before, but I mean, this has been a long, long time ago, like 10 months ago. And I mean, the NA server is basically a hub for anyone who wants to play on a server that's on its own downtime in their own region. The ping is pretty decent. In Korea, it's 150 ping, almost unnoticeable if you're ADC. But man, this pressure they're putting on that tower. Right now, to be honest, Kid Love has some amazing CS for the stage that he's at.
So we see both Lucian and Jinx have that pickaxe. They've both going for the early damage. Trying to,
Ooh, the play to zap.
Just trading some harass.
Yeah.
Leona with the stun.
Not the most solid execution, but the old switcheroo turning into a bazooka for NL.
So the only kill of the game is sitting on yoeFW's NL, the ADC Jinx.
I mean, like, that top lane right now is almost a no safe zone. If you're pushing out on that to farm, you're not in a good position if you're one wall right now. He can't farm safely. He's at level 5, but examining the situation, Stake is only at level 3 right now.
Yeah, and he had only 2 CS until he's just picking up this farm right by tower.
Alright.
That Mundo has pushed on him.
He's gonna be able to stay safely in a turret. That's a nice huge chunk of poke coming out of Kid Love there. NL's gotta play very carefully in bot lane. Sword Art's getting poked really hard too.
Yeah, Kid Love is laying down the poke. This is why I think Lucian is a little bit stronger in this matchup, because Jinx can't really use her abilities for harass if there are minions in lane, whereas Lucian can just happily shoot through them.
Alright. Blue buff is gonna go to Kog'Maw this game for Invictus
And
Gaming.
the first tower for Invictus Gaming, I believe,
Bottom lane, it should happen
within these couple of seconds. It's just one hit.
The question is, why isn't he killing that tower?
There we go.
There we go. Speak of the devil.
A little bit of trading here going down from Maple and Satai.
Alright, so in about 1 minute, that dragon is going to be up. Who is going to try and secure it is the real question.
I believe yoeFW do not want to give up a second dragon. So they're laying down the vision wards, and
that falls just a little bit short there. Sword Art's actually doing a pretty good job. Excuse me, Kid Love in bot lane as a, I guess you could say, a temporary solo ADC in bot lane. It's been pretty okay. But, I mean, Refrain showing up here. I don't know. Alright. Nice dodge there from Kid Love. Wasn't a sidestep. That's the E of Lucian, correctly?
I believe
Correct?
it is. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. Steady push, and there's almost no minions standing between yoeFW and that bottom lane tower.
So apart from this 4-man push to the top, and then IG trying to stop them from getting a second tier tower, there has not really been much action between these two teams. They're playing very passively.
Give it up to the crowd.
And, just trying to push pressure.
Look at that. That's a nice secure on the dragon there. Zap does hit Kitty. This is beautiful. Oh my god, the dive in coming here from Sword Art is absolutely amazing, but can he get out of there alive? It looks like he does, just barely. And now, Refrain struggling for dear life.
Now the ult was just used by Zilean. IG know that.
Oh, there's no tower in bot lane. Stake is out of the game.
Stake is Stake.
Stake has just been eaten alive. Making me hungry right now. Alright.
So that leaves the dragon open for IG Gaming, I believe. yoeWolves, nah, they're just going to recall. Play it safe, not going to risk anything.
Alright. Remember guys, if Invictus Gaming wins this one game, it's not over. I mean, yoeFW already has 1 point because they came in with home ground advantage, I guess you could call it. And if Flashwolves loses this, they have one more chance to bring this best of 3 in their favor.
Yep. But if yoeFW win, however, this will be the last game of the night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so illusion. Just clearing out wards. That's it. Nothing too terribly spectacular happening here at the moment.
Sword R7 clearing that ward.
Right.
But they've got 4 people here at Dragon.
Right.
Let's see if yoeWolves can
There's going to be a
contest
smite
this.
here.
Seems like nope.
Yeah, that's not looking
And
too good.
there's the stun of Leona, but
yeah, Super Mega Rocket comes in, and it looks like One Ball might not be getting away. His ultimate gets stripped, but he's now caught in the new ultimate. He falls! And now
they were just
Maple's getting
focusing
chased
the tank.
down.
Meanwhile, Lucian was just picking off their backline.
That was not free. That was 2 for 1. Maple's doing his best to keep his teammates alive. It's not quite working out. And now yoeFW is disappearing from the map with each blink of the eye. NL trying to do what he can. Throws down the choppers between Kitties and himself. He wants to keep this to a 1 versus 1 fight. Nice pickoff. Will he get it out? Summoner spell coming in for the heal. Will he get anything?
No! Invictus Gaming.
Excellent play from Invictus Gaming.
Nice communication there from the team. They were able to counterplay the yoeFW trying to come in after IG got the Dragon. They got the Dragon as well.
I know, I mean, they're on fire at this moment.
Yeah.
I really want to say that if there was just one, maybe, you know, there was a huge opportunity for NL to maybe get a triple kill there, maybe, just maybe.
But 3v1 is a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah. Okay. Let's check the summoner spells for the time being. 1 telly for each side. Oh, 2 tellies actually, I'm sorry. No, I read that wrong. Kitties has Ghost.
Red buff's going to illusion.
Alright. Now I think yoeFW, they're playing from the underhand right now. I mean, not much is plain and obvious. Although they got 2 turret kills very early on.
Taking blue from Zillion. God damn you, red buff.
Was that a mistake, you think? Maybe. Pretty sure?
Alright. So now we've got the stalemate, it seems. Neither team is moving forwards nor backwards.
That's right. Alright, so there's Ping here for help coming from Sword Art. And Maple is looking like he's going to try and join the fray. Of course, we've also got NL getting in there. And Sword Art gets the initiate, but of course there's that spell shield coming from Kitties. Kid Love trying to clear out some wards. And it looks like this is just going to be a 1 versus 1 in top lane between Steak and Momo. Steak's going to have so much poke potential. Of course, those Beavers aren't helping too much.
Hey, they got the visual ward.
Here we are. Maple kind of in a, I don't know, it just feels like there was such a strong lead early on from yoeFW. Not 1 turret, but 2.
Yeah, the tables have turned, and IG are putting on the pressure.
All the way.
Zatai is just laying down the barrage.
Okay.
So from a very safe range. That is the benefit of having an AP Cogmol.
I feel like Invictus Gaming, they have control over the map right now. It's completely incontestable, I feel.
And this whole time, OneMo is just sitting up top, happily farming.
It's playing farm though.
Oh,
he's
his engage.
Not so great.
Oh.
Initiate with the solar flare connect. Super Mega Rocket is going to pick up a kill for NL. We have Illusion struggling for dear life to get away. Zap connects with nothing. That excellent sidestep coming from Zutai. And now, will he not get away? The old switcheroo now coming out from NL, trying to get a kill onto Zutai. He's going to get the zap. Oh. He gets a double kill.
Amazing.
now in the background, one mo's coming in for the fight. I don't think it was such a great idea. It looks like he could be sacrificing his own life. No switcheroo, and a triple kill! Triple kill for NL!
Double kill.
Double.
Double.
Did I miss that?
I missed that.
I could have sworn NL got 3 kills over the course of this game, and why on earth is the camera looking at my pretty face and not the game? Thank you, production crew. Pick up a tower kill, and the gold right now is, you know, it's not at such a frightening threshold as it was before.
No, the 2 dragons are now null.
NL's making the plays real. As you can see, he did pick up, it was a triple kill there, I think. Right? Was it a triple?
I don't know. I thought he had 2 kills already. Could be wrong. I thought only 2 guys from IG died there, but anywho, the stats are looking pretty even on the board. If we see both Zillion and Cog have 2-1, and Jinx and Lucian with the 4 kills of the team, it's an even 6-6. And the gold is in a little bit of favor for IG. yoeFW do have the 2 turrets, but the 2 dragons for IG really have made the difference and are helping them to, well, really keeping them in the game and also keeping them ahead.
That's true, and I mean a dragon is slightly worth more than a tower.
Yeah, dragon coming up now in 10 seconds. yoeFW has warded the area, and they'll definitely be looking to get this one.
Oh, and that ward gets shut down. So we actually have IG in control of the high ground.
yoeFW pulling some maneuvers, coming in behind Invictus Gaming.
Does that miss it?
Beautiful solar flare now here from Sword Art. He's going to dive in on Illusion immediately. Will he or will he not be getting away? Looks like the answer is no. Beautiful follow-up coming from Maple, stealing out the kill, and now NL getting another kill. Is there any stopping this ADC? One Mo gets a little bit too overzealous. He's in a lot of trouble. I don't know if he can make it out of there alive.
Kidlove picking up the kill on Leona.
The trade was not free. We actually had Kidlove picking up Sword Art there. But I think this puts yoeFW in a position where they could maybe take the dragon? No, I'm sorry.
The dragon is still there, but
Oh,
they're not giving up on the chase.
And
the flash saves him.
over the wall, indeed.
And now they finally give up. And
right.
Kidlove is gonna give himself red.
Yeah. He says I need to be able to fight just a little bit more clutch, if you will. So that was a 1-for-1.
Now, that fight did turn out in yoeFW's favor, but they didn't manage really to get anything off of that. They needed to kill Lucian. They needed to have 1 less player on Invictus Gaming's team to get that
And they
dragon.
know the dragon's being taken here. Is there going to be a dive in there? This fight maybe? Looks like
And
no.
that's dragon number 3.
Yeah, purple team gets away. Like, I mean, purple team. What on earth is wrong with me? These guys deserve more respect. Invictus Gaming has 3 dragons.
Oh yeah.
Super Mega
Don't
Death
underestimate.
Rocket! Oh! Gets him
So
down to the
close.
last sliver of HP.
Sliver of health.
Yeah.
Lucian. Luck is on his side today. Or
Yeah.
should I say skill?
RNG's is being quite forgiving. Now Sword Art.
Spell shield from Morgana.
Oh, yes,
Can
to be
she-
expected, but is there an
Oh,
escaping
the
this?
flash.
Looks like yes, flash, solar flare. Didn't have a stun effect.
Solar flare just missing
Yeah.
Morgana there with the stun.
Alright. So I mean, there's a part of yoeFW that's just like, we are on top of this. We are ready to take these guys in a fight, but in the end they just can't quite do it. You know? It just feels like everything. They're how do I say this? They're not 1 step behind. They're 1 inch behind. That's it.
Yeah. They're all making all the plays, if we say it like that. They were the ones to flank IG, come in from behind, force it into a 3v5. But unfortunately, they weren't really able to take any objectives after that. Now, they could be looking here to push mid, try and catch one of IG out. But we'll see how
this happens,
it
if
really
ever.
turns out.
Okay, so now they're redirecting themselves to mid lane. Kind of like that maneuver instead. just playing it straight out. Sword Art's trying to stay hidden. I think those minions saw him though. Alright.
Illusion gets caught out here.
Illusion.
Solar Flare completely misses. And it looks like that expended a lot of spells. There's an unnecessary tele coming in now from
Take one,
Yeah.
teleporting in, which was a bit late. I mean, he couldn't really do much. Lee Sin was happily out of the way. And still has his flash.
Alright, so
Now Dragon isn't up for another couple of minutes at least. IG just picked that one up. So there's not really many objectives here for yoeFW to take except for that bot lane first tier tower.
yeah.
They can't really start a siege. They don't have that front line they need. All the damage output from Jinx just yet.
I'm wondering if those minions are gonna get that tower at bot lane. What do you think?
I'm not sure of the health of the tower. I think it was pretty healthy. I'm not sure if yoeFW has done this damage.
There we
but
go.
here
The
have a
plays
fight.
are real. Sword Art going in.
Oh.
Unnecessary dive. The Super Mega Death Rocket comes in as a follow-up, but not quite able to do so much damage. Refrain goes in, throwing down his ultimate.
Oh,
Absolute
one mode
Zero
getting
doesn't quite
away.
work out. Ulti coming in from Stake, trying to keep NL alive. Gonna use the ult switcheroo. That's an overzealous Lee Sin. Traded ADC for jungle.
The ticking time bomb on Lee Sin there. He knew he was going to die, so he
Yeah.
went out with a kill. 1-for-1 trade for Lee Sin.
He just went with that YOLO second, that YOLO split second decision.
Yep.
And in the end it
And
worked.
they can push the second tier tower with no problem at all.
I know. This is the scary part for yoeFW. Oh, so
And
both
Leona died instantly. What was it that killed her so fast? Did she take a lot of poke? I don't think so. I think she was pretty healthy when she engaged that. I guess she's just not as tanky as she thinks she is.
Sword Art. Dragon timer now coming down to about 2 minutes. And wards are being cleared away at Baron. I think there's a part of yoeFW that feels as if they want to win this game, they need Baron.
Alright.
I think if they get a couple of pickoffs here and there, it would be a safe call to go ahead and start Baron. At this stage, I think IG is ahead by a small margin. Little bits and pieces of equipment.
There we go. Nice zap on to Zizai. It looks like he may not be getting away, but in the end, he will have his revenge.
And
Not
Jinx
going.
is still alive.
Yeah, Sword Art's
Zillion
still alive as
saving
well.
her life.
Oh my God, these plays.
Oh, the Lee
The tankiness of one wall is becoming
Invictus
increasingly
Gaming
transparent.
coming out on top once again.
Yeah, the double kill there. This is, I think, the beginning of the end.
Scary for yoeFW. They're probably going to get the inhibitor of this.
Yeah.
One mode
says-
just running face first into that tower.
Yeah, he
No
says,
fear at all.
I don't give a damn. Just get this tower down. I want inhib, and I want to go home with first prize.
Oh yeah. But it's still anyone's game, I would say. IG do have a gold lead, but it's not a surrender game as of yet. Although I don't think anyone would surrender when there's that much money in the prize pool.
I wouldn't consider it either. Right now, for the time being, I mean, both sides just trying to work off of what they've got. Stake going bot lane for the farm. Gonna need it. Started really kind of behind in the early game. And Zizai taking his own blue. That is an AP Kog'Maw.
Dragon is just spawned. Now they should rush this. Yeah, we go.
They took advantage of the situation immediately.
Invictus Gaming have got enough dragons this game. They're saying, you can have that one.
Yeah. But at the same time, they have no vision there. It could be entirely semi-coincidental that they would just let them have it. But I think with the, I don't know, it's hard to say. They didn't have a ward at the dragon, but they had the wards everywhere in the immediate entrances to the jungle for yoeFW.
They're probably going to set up, push this top tier tower, rotate to the top. Or they could be looking for a fight.
Oh man, was that a blue
Ooh.
steal?
No, I believe that went off to Zillion, but because Lucian got the auto attack, but he doesn't have it. So,
Right.
oh, Lulu picked it up.
Oh boy, I don't know about this. The slow comes in from stage.
There we go, perfect dive now, but that was onto the tank. Was that a good idea or not? One Mo now and a lot of damage. He's been ignited. Will there be a super mega death rocket? It looks like the answer for the time being is no. A nice zap coming in, slowing down Kitties. And this has kind of been a pretty okay exchange thus far for yoeFW, but Sword Art falls. He is the first casualty. The ultimate coming in from our yoeFW refrain. He does a good chunk of damage. The trade is amazing. Sentai is now going to get finished up. It is an ace for our Taiwanese Titan.
Wow.
What are you looking at me for? Get back to the game. All right. Looks like they might try to initiate Baron. Oh, what on earth?
We have a pause.
That game, it just flipped itself. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
So now they got no choice but to look at us. Okay.
So that was a very, I wouldn't say
Heated moment.
one-sided fight, but obviously yoeFW won that with the ace from I.
It was a lot of it was positioning. I mean, once we saw Kid Love go out of position as the ADC, that's where I think things started to kind of fall apart.
Yeah, they just collapsed on Lucian.
That's your damage output, guys. It's also your glass cannon on your team. It is 9 out of 10 times the weakest part of your team, even though it is the backbone.
Yeah, the Sub-Zero, the ultimate there from Refrain on Nunu, trapped 3 members of IG, and that really turned the fight for them.
Beautiful. yoeFW gets
The
away
first Baron
with
of the game.
Baron. But I mean, I feel like that was such a textbook mistake coming from Kid Love. Never expose yourself as ADC. Never get behind or never get in front of your teammates. But
Yeah.
it's highly situational, and I feel like he got overzealous there.
Yeah. You could say so.
All right, the audience is going wild right now.
A lot of shouting and screaming.
Yeah.
I don't know what for, really. I mean, this is not that amazing. Come on.
You guys should see this awesome crowd out here tonight. Woo! Yeah.
Yay.
And I
Well,
mean, they're great.
yoeFW, they are not letting go of this one just yet.
Absolutely.
Rightly so. Rotating down to bot, the Jinx and Leona. Oh, I didn't notice, they got that inhibitor tower already in mid lane. So that Nexus is, the inhibitor is wide open for the backdoor.
I'm completely dumbfounded as to why that tower isn't dead yet, but as they say in Chinese, 说曹操曹操操有刀. Right. Sorry, self plug in there. Just means speak of the devil. We're speaking of dead towers in this situation.
They've got minions pushing in on mid, keeping up the pressure. One Mo is up top, trying to get this tower, get some gold.
Sentai gets that.
And he got it.
And
Now he has teleport up, so if yoeFW try and dive this, One Mo will be there.
Yeah. I think he would. I'm wondering if the Baron buff would actually be enough to help yoeFW just get that extra little damage output to really take their team down, or their opponents down in a team fight.
Now yoeFW don't seem to know that there's a ward right there by the wolf camp.
Not only that, they're willing to stack their top lane tower, their secondary top lane tower. This is a dangerous maneuver. There we go. Looks like we're going to have a dive there. Oh my god, and now he doesn't give a damn!
The speed boost from Zillion.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nazap is dodged.
Stake has found One Mo. And now yoeFW is probably going to rotate and try and catch off One Mo, but his speed is too great. Pop the ultimate there. Oh, the slow from Stake.
That's the most annoying part about playing against the Mundo, the escapability. Snow snowball's gonna come in. The snowball's gonna come in. There it is. I don't think there's any escaping this if your name is Sword Art. This is gonna be a 3 versus 1 game. The solar flare goes down and now it's all locked out. There is no surviving.
There it
Your name
is.
is 1 ball.
And Maple picking up the enemy blue buff.
And now
Putting
super
the ult
smoke
down
here.
on...
Oh no!
Yoey.
Oh no!
Oh,
He's fed.
that was such
He's
smart
fed.
play
He's getting away.
by Illusion, but it cost Maple the
Oh
life.
my God!
I don't
The
think anyone was
play!
expecting that.
Oh
Oh my God!
my God!
That turnaround. Wow, that is crazy.
Call the police! Somebody's got to stop this NL. He's gonna murder your whole family. Sutai is now stuck between a rock and a hard place, but he swivels his way out. And both the secondary bot lane tower and the mid lane tower will be falling. Question is, can we see Invictus Gaming pull out a win and take this to our second game?
I mean, yoeFW came back from a goal deficit, so why not IG?
I know. It's insane what we're seeing here. The way this game is shaped up.
Yeah, all yoeFW need to do is make one mistake like they did before, and Invictus Gaming can just push down mid, get that inhibitor, push the Nexus towers. But let's see if that will happen. The events are yet to unfold.
Maybe. Alright, so I'm wondering when Baron's going to be back up. That is a good question, right?
I believe it's 4 minutes,
4 minutes from now?
something like that.
Sounds legit. yoeFW only has a marginal lead at the moment. Don't be fooled by their kills right now. Look at the gold.
It's very, very even.
I wouldn't say entirely even, but I mean,
Well,
yeah. And the threshold, or excuse me, not the threshold, but rather the margin that they have in terms of a lead is where it's about 500 gold per each player on the team once you average it out, right?
sure is.
3,000 gold divided by 5. It's actually 600. My bad. Americans, we suck at math.
Rotating top here from yoeWolves, and Stake is down here at bot.
NL is so fed that he's at level 17 at this moment.
He will hurt. And as we've seen, turned around that looked like they were going to get NL, but then she just
Pulled out the miracle. Super
Rocket.
Mega Death Rocket.
rocket boom to the face on Kid Love.
Indeed. Alright, so examining the situation at present, yoeFW has 6 tower kills, and Invictus Gaming has only 5. Not so much in the way of gold, but I mean less in the way of objectives, if that makes sense.
And the Baron is coming up here on 35 seconds. I'm sure Invictus Gaming know that. They're going to try and go through their jungle and clear wards.
And do you think they're baiting it? I think they're baiting it.
yoeFW waiting in this bush. See who comes to the death trap.
They know there's a ward in there. They don't exactly 100% certainly know it, but there's a ward in there.
Nope.
No, I mean there's a ward at the Baron that that's purple. There we go.
Here
Dive
we are.
down now from Sword Art, Solar Flare, perfect connection. Nunu ultimate coming
So
down
much
from
slow
Refrain.
coming down from Nunu. That's 2
Kid Love has no
kills.
escape. They're not,
Inhibitor tower and possibly the inhibitor.
unless we can see some kind
Unless
of
Refrain
incredible
drops from
counterplay.
the tower. And there it is.
And Refrain is now at
And now they're in
critical hit
position to get this Baron. I'm sure they're going to go for it. They're so strong right now.
Mega minions.
And they have that Zillion ultimate. They can put it on Refrain.
Yeah. What on earth? I'm an EG fan, to be honest, but that was a little inappropriate. Okay. They're going to get that completely uncontested.
And that's Baron number 2 for yoeWolves. They are looking so strong. They are really, they're making all the shots this game. Every time there's action, there's some yoeFW thought behind it and strategy unfolding.
And you see something blue on the screen.
Exactly. colors are moving, shapes are shifting.
Okay. Now, say Illusion is just trying to go back, maybe buy some new equipment. I feel like in the position that he's in right now, his build is not quite as strong as he should be. He should have been at this position. Like, oh man, I feel like the build right now is, look at him, he's underfed, he's underleveled. It's just not pretty if your name is Illusion right now.
Well, he's pretty fed. I mean, he's got the 10 kills.
But I mean,
but he's not as fed as NL for yoeFW.
I mean, compare him to Refrain is what I mean to say. He's completely underfed.
Item-wise, yoeFW has the damage on, sorry, NL has the damage on Kidlop.
Oh yeah. As long as they keep NL alive, he's okay. Especially in the present position. All these zaps and bazooka shots coming out, the tower getting chunked by, shots at a time. The lane clear is no trouble for this Jinx whatsoever.
Yeah, they have Zillion for the bombs on the minions and the Q.
Right, and now here comes their own minion wave. Looks like they're gonna maybe make a tower dive happen before they actually try and get a tower kill. I could be wrong with that statement though.
A few more hits. They're not trying to force anything.
Right.
They know they're gonna get this eventually.
Playing this out very carefully. There's
And
the
there
dive down coming now from Sword Art. One woe is caught out. The bazooka's coming in here, and now the ultimate Absolute Zero coming in from Refrain. One woe flashes out.
And life is out too.
That's gonna be bot in his.
That's inhibitor number 2.
I feel like there's no coming out.
For IG.
Huh?
Things are not looking good for IG right now.
Definitely. This could be the death knell.
They've got to stay in base and try and hold off these super minions.
That's their only chance right now. And for the time being, I mean...
We could be seeing a rotation up top, or another team fight.
Yeah, I think if it's any team
Oh,
fight,
they're going for it.
It's probably this one. I don't know about that though. Illusion. Oh my god, what?
I think a little bit of miscommunication there.
Total
Just
miscommunication.
trying to...
This guy is looking like he's gonna fall. He's gonna run back with the kamikaze, but I don't think it's gonna work out. He's gonna try and get Maple. Doesn't quite finish him off. And now
3 kills.
NL has got 4 kills. The question is, can he get a penta off of one Mo? Can he or can he not? This game is gone. yoeFW taking it in beating style.
Oh. Wow. yoeFW just dominating this game. Wow.
All right, let's give it up for our first prize winners, yoeFW, guys. They walk away with 70,000 Hong Kong dollars.